Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Quartet. Yes, this is a game that I've been looking forward to since I played the demo a while back. Now, full disclosure, I have played about 5 hours of this before starting this recording. I'm actually changing how I'm going to order the videos and stuff like that and how I'm going to break them up. Instead of just doing it for aiming for an hour and a half, I'm actually going to try and do it chapter by chapter so you can just go to the stream/video of the chapter you're looking for in the game at any given time. Hopefully it works out well like that. I don't know for sure. We're gonna find out probably the hard way as usual. Otherwise, this is just gonna be like me normally streaming, except I can't stream it because I'm under an embargo, and I wholeheartedly understand it, simply because that prevents people from doing the massive, horrible rush to try and get out content as fast as possible and missing a lot of things. So anyway, we're gonna go and do new game. I'm putting myself even further behind the actual 8-ball here because is that the phrase? I don't remember. But anyway, I am putting myself even further behind on this one because I did actually get the key late because I slipped through the cracks. It's understandable. There's a lot of creators out there wanting to cover this, and they are handling the keys themselves, so chaos will happen. It's understandable. But anyway, Karavnos, we are almost at the peak. General Corson must be near. Nobody's been up to the top of the mountains in thousands of years. I sense something. There's supposed to be some sort of ancient magic here, something like a curse. I can feel it too. And Corson is going to do what with this curse? It turns loose upon humanity to buy itself a few more months on the throne? It would be pathetic if it weren't so monstrous. Well, then let's put him down like the dog he is. That should solve the problem. And we get into the prologue. Now, this is going to be mostly tutorial stuff. And we're going to be able to show off getting some items, I believe. Yeah, there's nothing else on this side, by the way. I will show you guys. Yeah, there's nothing up here. But for the most part, I've only gotten through 2 of the character preludes. So I'm not really spoiled on a whole lot of it other than, you know, some spoilers for specific characters, their beginnings. But we get to learn how to fight. It's not going to be that difficult. This is basically like the start of Lufia, if you guys are curious as to how that rolls out. And no, I don't know what happens whenever the stories merge. That is another big mystery that I have not reached. But we're going to go ahead and just go nuclear. The way the mana system in this works, we can go ahead and just, that's light wind damage. Do we have heavy wind damage? Yes. If you notice over on the right, we have AP and a % after that. That is basically denoting how much mana we have. Each turn we take, we restore a little bit of mana. So let's say we go, well, we don't really need to do anything with you. We could just smash them in the face, I'm wagering. Because I don't think you have any attack skills. You do not. So just go ahead and punch them. And you can see that one has regen and a bit of mana recovery as well. But each turn, you regain some of that. So mana is, yes, we will be using ethers throughout this, but it is a regenerating resource. Your life, however, is not. So you're going to have to use mana to recover your life. And I do want to see their equipment because I didn't actually check this before. We have the diadem and the 4-leaf clover. I wonder what happens if we unequip those. Nah, I'm not going to try and bug anything on a first run through. Negative status affects immunity. Miracle rune would be very nice. Gains HP regen in battle. And yeah, these are not bad. Ambidexter honestly would probably be better on a character with dual weapons, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. And we do actually have overlapping headgear, so that tells us that, yes, multiple characters can equip the same headgear. Doesn't look like we have overlapping armor, but I do know for a fact that we can equip multiple accessories. Like, the characters can equip all the accessories. So I'm just going to go straight for throat. We are playing on normal. And we are just moving through this as quickly as possible. And yes, we do have a fairly complete inventory here. We have 20 max revives, mega elixirs, all kinds of gnarly stuff. Not going to probably use them. Like I said, this is 100% just like the start of Lufia, where you are busted strong. You are able to show off, like, all the different things in the game, there is a strategy to that in game design that is kind of a smart plan. They do this in things like Symphony of the Night, where they start you off extremely powerful and then you strip you of it to have you actually experience the game. And I am fine with this. So, do we actually need mana recovery? Nah, we're fine. We should actually be able to even fight the boss with that. This, just tutorial. We will get a little bit of backstory as to what's happening in the world. Oh, who's this? Oh, sorry. I don't know what accent you'd have, Corson. I suppose your alliance was serious if they managed to get you four up here. Whatever you're doing, it's time to stop and lay down your arms. And again, sorry if you hear a fan in the background. It's hot as hell. This is the problem with releasing games in the summer. You cook your streamers. I've been told that many times before, but it was never true. And yes, I will merge this with the story part of the first character we choose. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Do you see that? Do you feel it? The power of the elements. All that power is gathering here right now. It destroyed Shinar. You can't possibly hope to control it. My dear, if this were merely my first revolution, I would agree with you, but it is not. Now, let's see if I can pull off one more miracle and beat the living tar out of you. Let's not and pretend we didn't. Oh, who are you going to hit with that? Nope, you're going to give him magic and defense up. That's not going to help you, bud. We have all the spells in the world. And we actually restore a decent amount of AP per turn. So, let's go with Divine Blessing on our X-Attack guy, which is Gustav. Get him a little bit more potency going on there. And he does have skills. It's just a matter of, do we want to bother using them? We could inflict burn. That is a % damage, but it's fine. We'll just slash your face. And as far as now that we have a single big bad, I think you're just going to go ahead and fight. That should... Oh, no, that's actually garbage damage. Oh, but you do strength down with your weapon. That's nice. Yes, weapons will have status effects. So you... think we go Tempest again and just keep it on him? Until we run out of mana. And you do moderate healing to them, just to get them back up. You are the healer, Halen. I mean, as you could tell by the obvious white mage garb that they have going on. You, I guess we'll just do shard, see if that does... Yeah, that's going to do a bit more damage, so we might as well do that. Oh no, he got a buff. Whatever will we do? Now, we could lower their evasion with Gale, but I think Tempest is still the... Oh, you don't have enough for that, so... You know what? Gale it is. Lower your... Oh, or just straight up kill them. This is fine. This is the tutorial area. This guy, not so very tough. Very well, you've beaten me. Take my sword. Nah, the world will finally get its reckoning. You don't deserve the honor. Donk. Gustav, what have you done? What I came here to do. Now what? Oh, you said it yourself. The power of the elements, the power of magic is gathered here right now. So the real question is, what do we do about it? I almost misquoted that. I just happened to remember what it was. Yes, 10-minute prelude, we're good. Now here's the starting characters we have a choice of. I have not done Nikolai or Cordelia. They are two characters that I have no experience with, so I don't know how long their introduction is. I know that Alexandra's is about 2-ish hours, and I know that Ben's is about 2.5 hours. Because I was at about 5 hours and 20-something minutes, I think. I can double check. So again, we might be past 5 hours. Because, no, it'd be 3... It's close. Some of the time that I had on the previous run was me just doing setup and testing audio, so it's what it is. What are we to make of magic in the historical record? There's not one iota of scientific evidence for magic as the ancients understood it. And yet we find that even the ardent skeptics like Gerardo, Le Denier, and Nelly talk about magic as though it were an everyday fact of life. Perhaps the question we should be asking ourselves is, what social circumstances led to this mass delusion? What was it about the ancient world that caused belief in supernatural forces? Modern people sit in the same sunshine, breathe the same air, and live and die just as their ancestors did. We know the ancients did not believe in magic because they were stupid. They built the foundation of the modern world, after all. So why then did they make a virtue of ignorance by calling the things they did not understand magic? From The Fever Dream of History by J.M. Desjardins. Because they can, because magic was real. Magic is real, my friends. And I'm going to adjust the microphone. Noises. It'd probably not actually come through if I didn't make noises whenever it was doing it. But anyway, we are with Alexandra. Let's try the ignition. And try the remix to it as well. There we go. I'm gonna adjust this so you can't hear the fan as much. There we go. It started. Good job. Am I good to go? Hey, Durand. Sort of. It's not really an electrical problem. It's mostly intact, but the alternator belt and drive end bearings need to be replaced. You can't fix them? I thought you went to tech school. Elaine, she's doing us a favor. It's not a favor. She owes us for the last order. Elaine, you know what happened to her mother. Oh, yes. How is your mother? Did she wake up yet? God, the people in this world, and I'm going to make a joke later on because I know something that we get from one of them, do not really just let it go. If someone's going through trauma, let them decide when they want to open up about it. But, did she wake up yet? No, she did not. I'm sure she will. The doctors are all idiots. You can't listen to what they say. Anyway, I got a nice case of Renettes for you. Half price. I'll bring them by in an hour. That's just like, he comes across as such a jerk. How did my mom deal with these people and still have time to make dinner? And now we have control of her. Your mother did a lot for us. I'll make sure my husband remembers that. Thanks for getting the truck running. They're a blessing until they're a curse. I'm not sure whether he's supposed to come off as a jerk, but he did. Hi there, Alex. How you holding up? Absolutely atrocious. Her mother is unconscious. Oh, hi. Your uncle's looking for you. Something happened at your shop. Oh, no. Whatever will we do? It's just one thing after another. This is just life. Alex, it's the walk-in fridge. It's gotten warm. Just check it out, okay? Yeah, you can't give us any information on it. None whatsoever. Uncle Ted, I don't remember your name. What is your name? Uncle Lewis. Promised you my grandfather I'd get her some ice cream. Aw, granddaughter, sorry. Came here for the meat and dairy, not the produce, but I don't have time to make 2 shops. Aw. They never have joint cream. They just have raw joints. And those look like they are on their last leg, by the way. Oh no, it's warm in here. Sweet smell. Oh no, the compressor must have cracked. Don't panic. And now we've got 3 minutes before the milk will get too warm to sell, and then we're out of all that money. How does she know it's exactly 3 minutes? As someone who has worked freezers and coolers for, I did freezer warehouses for over a decade. You would not know it down to the minute. Okay, so now our goal is to get all of these out of here. Let me just do what I can for now. And just, we have to get all the crates out. Another one. I want to see if I can do it in one try. Okay, so that one's up there. Oh, I see what we should have done, sadly. Can I do this? Yes. I found that out the first time, that you can get around the side of it and shove it. You cannot drag them, unfortunately. But I happened to be able to do this puzzle. And we are going to have... This game does have, like, an interesting amount of puzzles. There are a lot of parallels that I will be drawing to Lufia, at least in these first 2 chapters. The second one that I'm going to do, which is going to be the chef guy. I forgot his name already. Dan or Ben or something. It's Ben. It's 100% Ben. The second one I'm going to do didn't have as many puzzles as this one, but this one does have a bit of puzzles, and it does remind me of Lufia in that dungeons are... You have a decent amount of combat. You have overworld encounters where you actually see the enemy before you encounter them, and you also have kind of navigational puzzles. I haven't seen all the same kinds of puzzles. We haven't seen like a hook shot or anything like that from Lufia, but we have seen mirror puzzles and stuff like that. So now we have to get rid of stuff. Milk's gonna go bad first. She's got what, 6 kids? Haul it over there and sell it to her. This is a very strange situation for a shop, by the way. We have a window there. I mean, I can understand the front windows. This is a storage room. Storage room is fine. But we have the upstairs house, but I don't understand this window here. That would be like right at the side of the freezer, so you probably wouldn't get much light in it. You'd be better off with a window closer to where the cash register and stuff is. And we do have a broken radio. But, oh, I'm gonna miss some items. I know it. It's still fine. I'm still astonished they brought electricity to Wallside. We're usually years behind the rest of the city. The future is truly here.
Oh, Alexandra, looks like you've got your hands full.
We've got to go deliver some milk, because that's what we do best. I also need to be on the lookout for treasure. Now let's see if I can get another example of a treasure nearby. Don't see one. We got one earlier that was a potion. That is usually... Oh, here's an example of a treasure. This is a gold treasure. This is going to be money. So that gives us a little bit of extra spending cash. And there are secret passages and stuff like that all around the place. The one down here was a red one, so that was going to be an item. And chests are going to be our equipables. At least as far as I've discovered so far. There are blue chests, and I don't know what those give us precisely. Remember when you had to go across the river to buy milk? Now you can chill it right here. Cool. And yes, this is a jab at some European sensibilities. In the US, most people drink their beer cold. In the UK, you'll often see people drinking it warm. There's people who like it cold in all places and warm in all places. That's just a given. There will be variety, but tendency of the current state of things. Oh, another fun thing with this, I'm gonna show it off. If I click outside the window, it does that, and I think that's neat. Does not cut off the whatchamacallit, the sound though, so that's a good thing. And I will probably turn up the sound for one little bit, because I happen to know there's something cool in here that really took me off guard whenever I first played the first little bit of this. Sorry, let me catch my breath. I've got half the price of milk. Sorry, 8 liters. It's a lot. It's not a lot, darling. I'll be through that in 2 days. Let me get my sons. Hopefully it's pasteurized milk. Claude, Renee, come out here and get this milk. Here's your money. Ooh, yay. How's your mother? Any improvement? Everybody's asking. Gotta go. I gotta go sell more of this stuff. I don't want to talk about it. Gotta hurry before the meat goes bad. My mom's been alone for hours. No, we don't get any more info from these, sadly. That is one thing that you're not going to see as much in a number of indie games. One, unless they are really interested in it themselves, in that kind of interactions, you're not going to see a lot of kind of what I call wall humping, which is going through and clicking on everything to get items. There's a few in this. They are relatively well indicated, at least the ones I found so far, where if you are wandering around, you'll notice something off, you'll click on it, and it turns into an item that's hidden in the environment. But you'll also notice a lack of multiple dialogue lines. It's fine. Alex, this meat is leaking juice. Can you get one of those bags made of, what's it called? Plastic. Oh my. Get rid of the meat juice. Before that, it was wax on paper. I don't think... See, there's nothing in any of these. We click on them, and I don't know why we can go like that. That's probably because there's generally an NPC right here that you would collide with. But they are usually right where we're standing right there, so I don't know exactly about that. I'm just double checking if there's anything clickable in here. Anything odd? And no, we can't go back behind the chest there. But now we get our first instance of combat with a low-level character. How did Mom keep all this organized? Really need to check in on her. Yeah, you do. She's just upstairs. Huh?
It's a rat!
And it's going to claw and bite us. And we're going to start learning our skills. Starting out, we have guard and throw rock. Throw rock is absolutely useless, so just keep whacking it. Come on. Alex, what are you doing? Now we get help. Bonk. He actually can do physical damage. She cannot. He can heal us as well. For some reason, this game does have a fascination with putting healing on your DPS, at least early on. I don't know about later. Later on, it might change. Later on, it might get slightly better. I'm going to adjust that again, because it just drifted in front of my face. What are you doing here? Who's taking care of Mom? I just needed the plastic bags. I already gave Mom a bath this morning. The fridge broke, so we have to sell all the meat before it... Alex, this is pointless. What? Alvin! The store isn't a good way to make money. I've been telling you this for months. If you want to make real money, you can come work with me. Just help us move these things. Hey, Alvin, I really need... What did I tell you? You never buy here. Never. I just need a taste, please. If I ever see you again here again, you're done buying from me. Got it? Now get lost. He's a drug dealer. Let me know when Mom's nurse gets here. I'll be back in a little bit. Why does he have to be like this right now? Alex, can you bag this meat and take it to Miss Dernaud? I think she's got an old icebox, so she might take it all for the right price. Oh, we gotta mark it down. Also, is there any loot in here? I don't think I actually checked last time. I don't think there is. Chances are there's not. And there's also a window into this one. Reason I'm saying that, as you can see right there, there's lighting. It's starting to smell a little bit. Just focus and keep going. Miss Darnault is just next door. I mean, would you sell smelly meat? I mean, yes, properly refrigerated meat is going to have like almost no smell to it. You're going to have a little bit of a sweetness to the smell, but properly refrigerated meat, just due to it being cold, is going to have less of an odor. But if it's starting to smell enough that something bad is coming off of it, you probably don't want to be selling that meat. That means that it's probably broken cold chain for too long to still be sanitary. Hello. Is your grandmother home? She's resting in the garden right now. Can I wait? Wait, you're Marie's daughter, aren't you? How's she doing? Are you okay? God, why does everyone keep... I've a bunch of meat and it's on sale. Your grandmother eats meat, right? Well, she eats steak like she's training to be a boxer. How much? Oh, the whole case for 120? A lot of meat, but sure. Good timing, though. Grandma likes to eat early. Wait, what time is it? 3:30. Wait, when did 3:30 happen? And Mom's been alone for ... punk.
Oh no, we're unconscious. Whatever will we do?
Oof. Oof. I can't do the Minecraft Steve oof. Wait, where am I?
Oh, you're in my garden, darling. You fainted. Jules carried you out for some fresh air.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear about your mother.
Everyone just wants to talk about that.
Maybe you should talk about it then.
No! The person going through the trauma gets to dictate whenever they want to talk about the trauma until it becomes something toxic or they start acting out in bad ways. Let people approach you with their issues. Don't approach them and demand them to talk about your issues. Dear God. Don't know how Mom did so much stuff. She would just say excellence is a habit. Like that explained things.
Aren't your uncle and brother helping out?
My uncle is, but my brother, he's dealing drugs. I mean, he's helping pay for stuff, but he won't help around the store.
Our family businesses are complicated. When my husband died, I had to put grief aside to manage his business. It wasn't fair, but what else can you do? Give up? I don't know what I'm gonna do. We still have to keep taking care of Mom. Whenever I finally get into a habit, something new goes wrong. Let me tell you a story. It's about my great-grandmother. I'm gonna move the mouse real quick. There we go. Her father, George, was a farmer back when they used to use magic to replenish the earth and make the crops grow faster. Was that real? I mean, I thought that magic stuff was just a story. Who can say? All the farmers I knew believed it, but Papa George never had the gift of magic like his neighbors. So he worked hard, he fed his family, and didn't have much more than that. Then one day, the world woke up and magic was gone. Nobody had it anymore. But Papa George, he knew how to farm without it. In the new world that began that day, he was a success. He hired his neighbors and fed his whole village. Wasn't there like a big famine? Oh goodness, yes. But everyone in our family survived because of Papa George. Keep bumping the microphone. I need to flip the side that arm is on. You never know how life might turn. It's the arm for the pop filter, not the arm for the microphone. Alex? Alvin? Are you okay? They told me you passed out. Yeah, I'm fine. I gotta get back to the store, to Mom. Alex, if you want to make money, the shop is not the place to do it. I'm not gonna, you know, sell. It's not what I'm asking for. I just need you to help us with a couple machines. This is the way the world works, Alex. You don't always get to do the things the way you want. Oh, dang it, Bobby. And now we get more loot. I am a loot goblin. I love loot. Make sure the fence is sealed back up. The only way they'll know we're here is if they see us cut the fence. See we cut the fence. Alex, would you hurry up? We don't have all night. Okay, it should hold. Get into the warehouse and go home. Time is money. I mean, time is really, yeah, it really is kind of money to an extent, but money's money. And how much you get for any amount of time is different. And yes, I am just checking for treasure. Lovely, lovely treasure. And from what I can tell, running you can pick up stuff. So it's one of those things where I don't think I have to stop to pick it to be able to discover something. We can test it on a known item spot that I will come up to later to be sure. But until then, we just do what we can. It's locked. By what? Okay, Alex, do your thing. Do what thing? She's not a thief. Okay, it's an electronic lock, older model. I can depower the controller and zap the motor driver with a battery and bzz, in we go. So she's not going to deal drugs, but she will 100% deal in a thievery, oh my. And yes, I am drinking coffee today. I'm trying out, here, let's move that like so I stop bumping it. But I am trying out a new coffee while recording these. It is a mocha iced hot coffee. Usually I go vanilla or caramel or caramel, depending on where you're from. What did I tell you? It runs in the family. Electronics sabotage. Runs in the family? Yes. Sweep the left wing. I'll get the right. Security won't be around for another 2 hours. Who said anything about security? Let's fight some rats. Thought nobody would be here. They shouldn't be, but you gotta be careful. Just keep an eye on the door, okay? My. Alvin? I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm an internal monologue character. We're doing it for Mom, but if she knew what we were doing, she'd flip shit. What if they suspect us and store loses business? But if we don't do this, then I can't pay for the nurse, and then we have to send Mom back to the government-run home. She doesn't notice any of this because she's just too focused in on her brain. Alex! Alex! We get to combat!
Okay, he has healing. I'm not going to worry about it too much. We're just going to go after these idiots and try to bring them down as quickly as possible. Because, you know what? So, two random... Well, I guess she would be a young adult. I don't know her age. I know some of the other characters' ages, but I think she's 18-ish. But yeah, two random kids just breaking into a thing, beating up some gangstery-looking guys. Are they dead? No, don't be silly. The cops don't care if you rob a place in this neighborhood, but if you drop a dead body, they start caring. Anyway, help me tie them up. Robert broke his hand punching the big one. I do wish that they had a different sprite for being tied up. But I understand why they don't. Okay, so we do have an item over there. Can we get to that side? I think it requires going around the top. No to there. It might actually be this way. I do know that there are multiple paths we can take to get to various things. But I need... Oh, we've got an enemy here. Sweet! It's a dogo! We're still going to just whack it in the face. And yes, she has bad accuracy. We will fix that later. Not going to be the easiest thing to fix, but it's going to be there. And since I keep bumping this, I'll just change how I'm sitting. Generally speaking, by the way, fun little fact, you'll learn whenever you have to have multiple sitting hours in a row. Posture, good posture, bad posture, it's all gonna hurt. Whether you're sitting perfectly up or down, you need to keep shifting the muscles you're engaging. So if you ever decide to get into streaming, definitely rotate your spine around while you're doing stuff. Don't just sit still for 3-4 hours and never move. Your back will hurt like a bee. Also, take that from somebody who has back problems. Okay, there is a way to these, I know for sure. The question is, where is it? Is it just right here? It is just right here. We can get ourselves a revive and an ether. I will probably sell a good chunk of the ethers because they're worth a pretty penny, and I do want to get accessories early. I'm hoping our accessory pools combine. I'm slightly tempted to check something. I know that if I come up here, we will commentate on the door and say we need to press a button up in the top right. I'm going to see what happens if we go to the top right. I have footage of doing that, but I might interject it if I remember to. Otherwise, just imagine they just said, well, it's an electronic lock. I don't know how to open it except, oh, there's a button up there. We should probably press that. Is there anything in there? No. Oh, and we can't just engage with it. Okay, so we actually do have to go up and around after talking to the door. So there is a trigger there. Interesting. And yes, I will take a better piece of gear for her. We can't equip it on him. I think that's because... I'm not going to spoil it. But yeah, he can't equip that. There is some stuff we get that he can equip. But generally speaking, I'm going to just leave him alone. Because as you can tell, because I don't recognize him from the demo. And generally speaking, if they're not in the demo, I don't think they're going to be permanent party members. He could be in the long run. He could show up again. But as far as his sprite goes, he's also less iconic, if that makes sense. He doesn't have a distinct style about him. He just looks like generic dude in coat. This isn't the kind of lock I can disarm. It's connected to a power source. It's a really expensive setup. What do you do? Well, there's probably a button that opens the door. All the way up there. We need to go back down and around. Yeah, because we weren't just up there. Of course we have to go around the hard way. I don't think, yeah, we can't squeeze between those, unfortunately. I would love to. Since we're robbing this place, I do find it weird that we aren't going to steal any items from the rest of this. Did I actually check the other bookshelf? I don't think I did. I don't think they're going to have anything on them. This place is fairly bare bones. And this is the introduction. The panel, but it will only unlock the door while I'm holding the bouton. So she presses the button, they jump down, and prop the door open. That at least should be the plan. Unless something stupid happens. This is an RPG. Something stupid almost always happens, doesn't it? No alarms. There's the button. Come on down. I better just go around. And no, I don't have control of her right now. Where did you come from? I've been here since they stabbed me. Took me by surprise. But if this shroud wore off, I must not have much time left. Who are you? I own this place. I had an empire because of these things. But now they belong to you. They chose you. You're bleeding. You need to get to a hospital. So they can finish me? No, come here. Take these from me, otherwise one of Brocair's goons might. They didn't know they have magic in them. Are these playing cards? Why would... The fuck? Where am I?
I'm in another world! Oh my!
What?
Luigi!
No, I can't do a full wah without peaking my microphone really badly. Is about as close as I can get. Because otherwise, I put my whole lungs into it. And horrible things happen. Yeah, none of this is interactable. I'm saddened. Not even the pretty-looking plant that is, I think, a unique sprite. Unless it shows up again somewhere else. It is unique for this area. He's dead. But now, we have an Oracle deck. I still didn't check what my weapons were before this. Hey, did you find your... Oh, man. Oh, wait. Who the hell are you? I'm Luca. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm Alexandra. Lightning! So it is not scripted which element you get. Interesting. Oh, was that a playing card? It's like punching a brick wall. He has become strong. There's water. These are like the basic water spells. How? I mean, you got magic, kid. You got magic. You also have plenty of healing items. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through a story, but I am going to rush through little bits that I know don't have anything in them, or that I didn't find anything in previously. Let's make it quick. Okay, wait. Someone's here. Our senses are improved. Our strength is greatened. Wait, that's not a way to phrase that. Me phrase good language English. Boots on the concrete. Can't you hear them? We gotta surprise him and any backup he has. Oakley dokley. We also need to get all the loot. So we're not gonna worry too much about the rest of that stuff. Can you actually go? Nope, you can't fit down there. I hadn't tried that before. I didn't even think to. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more loot here. And we don't have any other equipment yet. We'll be getting it soon enough. Hi, guy. Time to get ambushed. Unfortunately, there is no actual ambush. So you... Still takes 2 hits to kill them, unfortunately. Which is just kind of derpy, I guess. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I was kind of hoping he'd hit Alexandra so that she'd require healing. I could just use it that way. Ooh, you learned blinding powder. Yes, support characters still get skills. There's some generic guys later on that get skills too. I mean, really generic, like Biggs and Wedge level generic. Nothing there. Hi, guy. Oh, if we come up behind them, we get first strike. If they come up behind us, we get, I mean, they get first strike if they come up behind us. We get it if we come up behind them. Cool. So it doesn't actually have a proper surprise round. It's just, yeah, that's interesting. Ouch. Yeah, he's going to care package her, and she's just going to kill off the guy on the left. So there isn't a proper surprise round. It's just who gets to go first. It's kind of neat. Who you're going to claw? Ghostbusters? No, you're going to claw him. And yes, we are going to get probably around level 8 or 9 before the end of this, just to give you a rough idea. And I will take pretty much any fight I can get, just to get those levels up and make things easier along the way. I'm not going to go out of my way to grind. At least not yet. Maybe in the future. And you can see, yeah, I was at 4 hours and 30 minutes. There we go. That's how long it took me to get through all of that before. So we should be good. I am going to be having the save spots here at the bottom for each of these starting chapters. And then as we finish the end of it, we'll save to this slot. And then I'll always have a way to come back to that in case there's something I missed in the playthrough that we want to check out later on. That makes sense. Might not. It makes sense in my brain. And then we'll do kind of the casual saves around the top. Whenever we get into the main story. For you, we're going to go blinding powder on you. To get his accuracy and evasion down. She's going to be able to kill him before he gets a turn. Although, yeah, using the spell is not going to miss. I probably should have gone for an attack there. That way we could have taken advantage of weakening his evasion. But yeah, for the most part, it feels like skills are very strong, and later on you will be able to set it up where you can just go completely ham and just use all the skills you want and not really have to worry too much unless you're using the big spells. Stuff is supposed to be in the left room. Alvin, what's going on? Who are these people? You said we wouldn't have to fight. Well, you have to fight now, kid. But yeah, there's items that'll boost our recovery. So low-level spells like our card thing, we should eventually be able to just do unlimited, which is kind of nice. And treat them as a normal attack, except stronger. That said, there's ways to boost the normal attacks too, as we saw earlier on. There's X attack, and there's also a character with dual weapons, which I'm assuming X attack means they attack 4 freaking times. If they can even equip that. I don't know if they can. I'm never doing this again. I don't care what Alvin says. And this tastes like a protein brownie. It's great. Those of you who haven't had protein brownies, they're not as good as real brownies. But drinking them, not bad. Oh no, someone's coming. I should warn them. There's more of them. I gotta hide. Yeah, you could have just warned them that, hey, there's some dudes coming. But no, you go run off and hide in a side room. Like, what the hell? Is 18 too young to have a heart attack? I mean, no. There's kids who have heart attack playing t-ball. It's not common, but it happens. What, huh? Is someone there? What the? It's a ghost! Wow! You have no... Alex, what are you doing? I was hiding and then... Ghost! Oh, just come on. You think you can come on to our turf like this? We didn't know it had just changed hands. We're leaving. Oh, yes, you are. In a body bag. I'm walking here. That's the same. That's the vibe I get from that guy in the center. But instead, we are going to blinding powder you. Then we're going to attack you and hopefully not freaking miss. Yeah, getting rid of his ads, generally speaking, getting rid of ads in general is a good thing. As in ADDS, not ADS. Although, the latter is good as well if you want to avoid some virus risks. Because that's actually been an issue for as long as there's been advertisements on the internet. People have tried to put viruses into them. Which is unfortunate. And kind of dumb, but people be greedy. Okay, let's go with Oracle card. Suck some lightning. Suck some blindness. Ouch. You just suck in general. He's not weak versus ice. He is weak versus lightning. But care package her. Yeah, that's 20% AP. Throw rock is only 15%, which will come in handy in the very near future. You'll see why. I have a feeling speed running this is going to involve a lot of luck on guys like this. Because right now you have to use the RNG of the Oracle deck. And if you get lightning on them, he is weak versus lightning, but not versus the others. So you could end up in a situation where you're only getting... And just keep whacking him. Oh no, bleeding. That sucks. But yeah, if you can get 3 lightnings in a row, this fight's going to be a lot faster than if you're just getting ice and stuff. Just keep up the blinding powder. Keep him blinded. We've only gotten 1 lightning so far. That kind of sucks a little bit. Now, do I want to heal her just yet? Not quite. We want to get her down to about 20-something. There we go. That's when we want to start doing it. She will stop bleeding eventually. It's not... Oh, there's his low life thing. Yeah. But yeah, you'll stop. Your status effects will go away eventually. Let's go for take cover. And you go ahead and blinding powder him in the hopes that it doesn't hit as easily. Although it could be a spell. Let's go Slugfest. Okay. It did not stop any of it. No. It was only 30 damage though. And just keep fighting. We need to build up AP a little bit on both of them, so I'm going to have Alexandra attack at this point. Just to build up stuff there, and we'll keep blinding on you. Ta-da! Victory! It is ours! We learned backstab as well. I think that causes bleeding, or it's a higher damage at a risk of miss. I think it's higher damage at a risk of miss, because it's the other character that has bleeding. Buddy, you just dug your own grave. Did he now? Or did you try and assault us in a place that we broke into and we were both trying to steal stuff from? Oh no. Are you sure? Can't hear that? A few trucks just pulled up. It's gonna be trapped in here. No! No, wait, there's a void, a space underneath the floor over here. How did you... I mean, they're coming this way. That's all we've got. Let's go. Why can't they just wait for me? Because they can't. It's not how things operate around here. You should go home. They saw us. What are we going to do? I'm going to offload this merchandise. You're going to go home and check on Mom. We'll be okay as long as we don't cross the river for a while. They won't come over here. Now go home. They won't get into other people's turf. Okay, so now we can go home. We can also probably loot a few things, I think. Do we get access to new things? It doesn't look like it. Not that we particularly need the loot right now. We can talk to a few people. Don't mind me, I don't sleep well anymore. Neither do you. He'll say that later. But nothing there. The reason why I look for items at each stage is simply because I'm currently of the mindset of like Final Fantasy IX. For those of you that know what I'm streaming while recording this, which is Final Fantasy IX, sometimes areas get blocked off after key moments, and I'm afraid of that happening here. We're not up late, we're up early. Just setting up for tomorrow, the festival! Oh, yay. And there's an item we can't get until tomorrow. I happen to know that one for a fact because I spent like 5 minutes looking for a way in there. It's currently blocked off by those crates right there. Okay, nothing up here, nothing over there, nothing anywhere. For those of you that know what that song is from, congratulations, you got through my horrible singing. Okay, so, yep, we just go in. What's the problem now? Uncle Lewis, why is the store open so late? Alvin said it had to be something really important from the way he looked. The lady is still upstairs with your mother. The nurse? She should have left hours ago. Yep. Gotta love it. Overtime pay. At least they close the windows at night. That's actually kind of nice. That means that someone made a separate sprite just for that. I have to appreciate that a lot. And yes, I am going around clicking on stuff just to see if there's any hidden loot that I missed last time. Merp. Oh, I did miss something. There's an evade tome in her shelf, so definitely grab that. If you're wondering what the tomes are, and I'm going to regret not using them if a fear of mine comes true. The fear of mine is that we're going to lose all our items whenever we transfer over to having all the characters together. But evade, tome, they're just permanent stat things. They're basically like the tabs in Chrono Trigger. So yes, I will gladly go around and wall hump just for that. There's a strength tome. But watch them all just get disappeared. With time, that would absolutely suck. And I'll be out of a bunch of stats if they do. But if they don't disappear, I can make a superhero. You've been waiting for long? Or I can turn characters into specialists, is more what I'm thinking I might do. The law says I can't leave unless someone comes to relieve me, which is actually pretty interesting. There are laws about that in a lot of countries. Yes, even in the US, where if you're a caretaker of a person who is infirm or unable to take care of themselves, there are actually requirements on how much you actually stay and take care of them, what you have to do before you can leave, etc., etc. You can't leave them in a dangerous situation, kind of situation. Although, since she's sleeping, I'm not entirely sure on that unless she's actively being monitored or could harm herself. I don't know if you would be allowed to leave then. Your mother needs to be in one of the city care homes. She might never wake up at this point. Although I guess monitoring purposes, if you didn't have a monitoring device, a person would be better than nothing. My brother will make sure you get your overtime pay. Groovy. Mom, I'm worried about Alvin. Since you were, I just wish... I'm worried about a lot of things. I wish we could talk again for real. We're gonna fall asleep in a chair, which is very uncomfortable. Hey, Alex, how you doing? What, Alvin, what time is it? Morning. Uncle Lewis says he needs something from you. I'll be back in a couple hours. I should have some good news. Yay! Wonder what he's gone and done now. Mom, I'll be back in a bit. Are there any items in here? Never even thought of looting the mom's room. Doesn't look like it. But 2 tomes in this house definitely means I should have been clicking on more crap. And our radio's still working. Alex, the fridge is getting warm again. At least we got rid of almost everything yesterday. Alex? I'll go over to the appliance store and see if I can get a new condenser. Oh, you're liking the produce, huh? Still can't go behind the counter. Disturbs me. I keep feeling like there's going to be something in that bookshelf. Oh, hello, Alexandra. I just want you to know that I see how hard you're working and keep your shop going. Take this. It'll keep your health up. This is fine. Party at the new rooftop garden today, but nobody's asked to take me. Aw. Let's go ahead and talk to some people over here. Heard you're having trouble with the shop. Something is always wrong, isn't it? Is the shop going to be open later? I might need some frozen goods. We're going to need gas canisters to get these things inflated. Always wanted help with the parade. Parade. Forget which one of these 2 it was. Would you like some flowers, herbs, perhaps a fried chicken bouquet? I love fried chicken. Can't see much of it from here, but my bunions are killing me. Oh, Alexandra, dear girl, I'm so sorry about your mother. Take this and hang in there. If it's the same item as before, you can see why I react to a little bit, Buck. I hope your mom gets better. Here's a revival item. Here's a Phoenix down because, you know, Eris is dying. Where is that boy? And yes, NPCs will shove you. Oh, I wonder. You actually go against a wall. This one is a bug I want to test. Can I get you... shove me into the wall? No, I just kind of bungee against it. Let's see if you can actually get me into the wall. I think they've built a buffer into it in anticipation of this. Although, the way that jerks around, I would not be surprised if a speedrunner somewhere finds a way to use that to teleport through walls. Just putting that out there as this is a distinct possibility. I would not be surprised if there is a spot that has that effect on it. There's our max revive, which we're probably going to sell. From the front, please. You know there's a line, right? Well, I'm the smart one. I came around the other side. There's no line on this side, bitch. Sack of crap. Oh, it's in the boulevard. It's not one thing, it's another. Wait, why is it so crowded? Oh crap, it's Remembrance Day. The appliance store is going to be closed. Wait, doesn't Mr. Perot live in the next shop? Next to his shop? He might have one. 2 streets east of here, I think. Okay, so he's to the east. It's fine. Don't know what I was expecting, but this is a little bit much. Going to start when it starts, kid. Hi, hungry. I'm dad. Just getting my steps in before... Okay. I think they'd schedule it for lunchtime just to sell more bread and cheese. You look like a pig if you bring your own beer, but somehow buying it at the parade is normal. Never. Lines are never worth it. I'm not your average handsome genius. I'm also tough as nails. I'm strong enough to body slam a train. Okay. Okay, Sabin. Just checking on their dialogue, because some of them, I don't think most of these will give you items. What are we going to do with all this? Put it in my way. Never overlook sunglasses or a hat. Interesting. Are there any big rigs? Well, big rig racing, I guess, could be a thing in this. Then we have all the children's down here. Don't block the view now. Oh, Alexandra, darling, I'm so sorry to hear. What's going on? When I had time in my youth, I read this book and it helped me. Strength tome. How many tomes do we have so far? 2 strength tomes and 1 evade tome. When did everything here get so expensive? Do they really throw out candy? I mean, they could. Now I have to talk to everyone because a freaking strength tome. Well, it's a spot. I mean, you are correct, sir. It is a spot. You guys give me anything? Nope, I don't have the day off of work. Yes, people are going to just walk in the street. That's pretty much what a parade is. Gotta do the legwork if you want to bargain. Play long. Is this a golf manual or something else? Happy hunting. Keep rising no matter how much you've been knocked down, and a product catalog. Enjoy everything. And yes, we could go shopping there, but we'll do it in just a minute. I'm just double checking if there's any loot in here. This is what's called wall humping. There is loot there. We can't take anything from the boxes. That kind of sucks a little bit. Okay, so that's all the loot we can get in here. We can buy potions, remedies, and revives. We can also sell stuff for a chunk of money. Ethers are worth $3.25. Max revive is worth $17.50. There's money. Okay, so we also have another shop over here. Hello, how you do? We mostly ship to outlying farms, but sometimes we get a city purchaser. And no, I have a feeling you're not going to be able to pick up anything from the stores. Okay, so we need a good chunk of money to get everything we want here. So you know what I'm going to do? It's either going to be the max, I think the max revive. Yeah, we're going to do max revive. We're going to just sell that for a crap ton of money. And no, we cannot sell tomes. We're going to get ourselves a construction vest. And we'll get ourselves a wristband and spectacles. Should we get more? Maybe. But not quite yet. If we want to, we can do it later. But this gets us the accuracy to whack things. Whack, whack, whack the turkey. But yeah, it gets us the resources to whack things and do more damage while we want to. Because, unfortunately, we already get the one down here? I think we already got the one down here. We got the one down here. But didn't check the crates. Nothing. Yeah, accuracy to hit and damage. Because we are probably going to do a little bit of melee. For the one with the wires, your grandfather was in that union. Oh. Bro, his shop is just up this way, so that's the last place we want to go. I see a treasure over here as well. Ooh, another ether, so we just replaced the one we sold. Oh, we didn't sell any ethers. We sold full revive. You're working too. This is all just a hassle, isn't it? Tell Daddy where I am. But I wanna rat you out, kid. That's half the fun of being an adult. Ratting out children being misbehaviors. We're rather in the thick of it down here, aren't we? I remember my father marching in one of these when he was a girl. So, say what you will about car exhaust if you don't have to shovel it up afterwards. I mean, that brings up an interesting thing about the conversion from horses to internal combustion engines. Very, very similar parallels to the situation with electric vehicles and gas vehicles these days. Like, the talking points are very similar. Oh, a horse never runs out of fuel. What are you going to do when you run out of gas and there's no petrol stations nearby? I mean, it's one of those things. Okay, so here's the inn. I don't know if there's anything down here. I don't think there is. I can check this, though. Yes, well, she's 18. Depends on where you live as to whether 18 is too young to be at an alcohol-serving establishment. I opened the can and ingested the contents. I didn't question his judgment. After all, he led us this far. Then it hit me. This isn't artificial meat. It's people. I confronted the doctor about this and simply glared back at me and smirked and said, "This is reality. Let's go." I'll be back. There's an HP tome. Oh, and here's the part where I'm going to turn up the audio. You guys get to enjoy this for a minute. This took me by surprise. I was not expecting it.
Please enjoy your stay here, our friends, my friend. We greet you with our full cheer and throw back a few beers. But don't forget to pay off your tab. Pay off your tab. But if you're feeling stingy, my friend, yes, our friend, go visit the zoo then, my friend. Yes, my friend. It's full of wondrous creatures, and you'll be brought to tears when you explore our city, my friend. And you'll adore our city, my friend. Welcome to our city, my friend.
I love that. When I first tried this, I was not expecting singing in this, like, at all. Not even in the least. That was not on my bingo card. I don't know if you can actually talk to them, and nope, you can't talk to them. But they are admittedly on loop. But I thought that was kind of neat, so I have to turn the volume up for it. It's one of the cooler things in the game this early on that I was not expecting. There's a few cool things, but that one caught me off guard simply because I was expecting this to be just like every other small budget JRPG style game. And that just kind of caught me from left field. And also, this lady doesn't have anything to say. She is the only, I think, at least as far as I remember, the only NPC that doesn't have a dialogue. It's kind of weird. She just shoves you around. Water now for the rest of this recording, but I will be recording a bunch over the next few days. Grandpa, I'm tired of standing here. It's all that radio. People can't stand around and wait patiently anymore. Can't get enough of this sunshine delightful. And I do love this. Not a cloud in the sky. There's not really a specific day to commemorate the Great Collapse or recovery or what have you. I think they just picked the first day they thought people could stand outside comfortably. But yeah, this right here is definitely a jab at a certain subset of people who take the piss out of people using new technology for entertainment. Look at all these people reading newspapers. Darn print and press. Okay, so Perot's over there, so that's going to be the last place we go. Can't go in there. May I help you?
I misused magic and it turned me into a cat. Meow. 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 Meow.
Bow. I am Chairman. Meow. Can you tell me when I'll meet the love of my life? Looking for something, miss? I might have a little something for you. Oh my. Aren't you just a magical creature? Oh, and I can't go past his house. That's interesting. I hadn't tried before. Let's go and get ourselves another ether, which we can use for money later. And here is our first chest. The poison rune. It keeps us from getting poisoned. So I will put that on instead of a wristband, just so I can guarantee I can hit the wall. Because I'm going full Kyle, damn it. Seems like he's home. I hate to barge in like this.
Oh, hello?
Hi, I'm sorry to...
Oh, you're Marie Hinn's daughter, aren't you? What was your name?
Alexandra.
Well, come on in, dear. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your mother. Is there any way I can help?
Is Mr. Perot here? I know the shops are mostly closed today.
Oh, he's in the kitchen. You go right ahead and bother him. He never does anything worthwhile in there.
She's saying he's a shit cook.
I'm making some tartiflette tonight. I'll bring some over to your house. I bet you don't have time to cook.
I mean, you really don't. I'm guessing that's tartiflette? Or the L there, though. It's tartiflette. I don't know what that is. This game mentions foods that I don't recognize. Who in the... Oh, Alex. Hi. Hello. What brings you here? It's a holiday. That's, my fridge. Again, I think it's the compressor. Oh, right. You've got that old Lumiere unit, the 2200. Keep saying that as Lumiere. Luminaire. Lumiere. It just goes all over the place, and it just immediately goes back to Expedition 33, and... Where's my freaking SK? Nobody carries that model anymore. I can maybe get parts from the junkyard, but definitely not today. Thanks, Alexandra. I'm sorry about your mother. Let me know if there's anything else you need. Thank you. Bye. I mean, I could use another tome. You'd let me into your rooms to rifle through your stuff. At least we got rid of the dairy. How did Mom do all this? She never asked anyone for help. You look like you could use some help. I didn't say... Why don't you let me read your fortune? The first one's free. I guess so. Okay, sure, free fortune. Give me that cookie. Oh, this way, dear. Oh, darling, this way. Well, let me... Oh, it'll let me go up here. I can come up here now. Is there any loot up here? There's no such thing as bad work. Bad is having to work. Ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha 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 ha, ah ha ha, ah ha. Not seeing anything up here. So it wants us to go in there. Oh, we can transition screens. Okay. They say violence doesn't fix everything. Violence fixes everything if you're good at it. How's that experience coming along? Oh, geez. Oh, my goodness.
Sure is peaceful sitting here, isn't it?
Oh, man. So it's rewarding me for, okay, breaking into people's homes and looking at stuff. That's fine. I can break into your home and go through all your stuff, but I draw the limit at going into your bedroom? Where is the logic in that? They're dedicating a new monument. Can't say I understand it. Why didn't they just go to the store? Well, there was a bad time when people couldn't grow enough food. Many people died. There is... Could we just play quiet tag? We can play tag. It said not to make any noise. Okay, so this just comes around the outside. That is an open door. I am concerned about that open door. So if we come in from the left-hand side, we should be able to get into there, maybe? And get more loot. Always going on about it. Had to walk away. So I'd rather read in... Okay, yeah. Yada, yada, yada. I'm so bored! What's a monument? He promised me ice cream. I want some ice cream. Okay, so it's about... So we go onto the left-hand screen. And it looks like we'll be able to get there from this spot. Because we can go up in that bottom alley there. Saw that open door. It entices me. Oh, maybe we can't. No, there's no way over to there. That sucks. Because that feels like we should be able to just go up from down below to there. We'll try it in another direction, I guess. Please, have a seat opposite of me. Maybe she knows something about these cards that I found. You've got a lot on your mind, dear, I can tell. Cut this deck of cards for me. Exactly in half. We each get 5. Do you know how this works? Oh, I should probably do... The cards do not tell the future. The future is yours to create. The cards merely assume the shape of things that are coming our way. It can seem a little abstract, but the cards possess real knowledge. You and I will play an ancient ritual game with these cards. Whether or not you win, it will prepare you to meet your future. Let's begin. At the start of the game, you must pick 5 cards from your deck to form your hand. Afterwards, each player takes a turn playing a card from their hand into the grid. If the played card next to an opponent's card, the numbers between each card are compared as follows. If the value is higher, it'll flip the opponent's card to your team. Otherwise, nothing happens. Okay. So that's our hand. We get to go first. They have an 8 up. They have a 7 down. Do we sacrifice a weak card right off the bat? Yes. I need that one to have a down. We don't have a strong enough right to take them. I think we go there. And then we go there. I don't think we've won this one, unfortunately. Or did you just give it to me? You just gave it to me. Fine. If you win, receive an HP tome. Another one. Yay. I'm sorry. I have a different question. Sorry to interrupt. Oh, go ahead, dear. Well, I found some cards that are like the ones you have. Oh my, where did you get these? I inherited them.
Could they be magic like in the olden days? Oh no, that kind of magic was just in stories. But let me get my antiques book and we'll look for these. Something shady. I wonder if I can sell the cards. Maybe that will cover the cost of a new refrigerator. What was that noise? Hello? Huh? You, the gift. Who are you? Come here. I don't think there's anything we can do to this guy. Yeah, it's just 0 damage. Dark Harvest. Ow. Ow. Dark Harvest again. Soul Drain. Just draining all my AP is a jerk move, you know that, right? Soul Drain. I must run. So wait, what does she have? She's got an Oracle deck. So what do you want? So do you. What's the big deal? No, hers is part of the original Arcana set. It's literally priceless. So why don't you just slip it out of her pocket or something? You can't just take a real Oracle deck from someone, darling. She has to give it to us, or else we can't use its powers. You're just gonna hold... Oh, that goes by fast. That zipped through, so you're just gonna hold her hostage, I guess? Where'd she go? She couldn't have been that fast. You didn't see me. How the hell did I even get up here? It was all such a blur. Gotta find a way down, somewhere where they won't see me. Well, first things first. We gotta go get our loots. Loots are the most important things. Okay, so I can't actually get into that alley, unfortunately. There's no way down. There's got to be a way over there eventually, because there's a open door right there. Game, I want in that room. That's probably not even a thing, honestly. Although I think I just oh no, we're not able to walk down there because we wouldn't be able to get to that spot. I'll go back home. Probably won't come that far. Now, this is a public street. I can hide in that crowd at the not coronation. That's a whole different thing. At the memorial service. They're honoring a new monument. I'm so happy to unveil Mr. Archivalt's completed sculpture. He has to be dedicated on Remembrance Day, but not in order to mourn the millions who died. He wanted to change the meaning of this day. I think they missed me. Instead, Mr. Archivalt wanted to remember the travelers from the East and around the world who came to our aid. There's too much stuff going on. Our ancestors were on the brink of starvation when the travelers' mission reached them. I can't even tell the cops that these people are following me because of stupid Alvin. Their combined knowledge and tireless effort rebuilt the Seren and saved our civilization. I definitely have to get rid of these cards. Maybe if they're so valuable, I can sell them. We honor their labor, their sacrifice, their knowledge, and their active recreation. There we go. I almost called it recreation. Seems like those weirdos went away.
Yeah, you're sticking out like a sore thumb there, because you are a protagonist. So I should go home? Nah. What the old man said true. Do you mind? Sure, I believe all those stories. Do we actually have any story bits in here? Okay. Can't get to that lady. This is the statue. Remember it for later. I don't like these shoes. They hurt. As long as it takes. My ancestors came from the south back then. I do kind of wonder if I can climb back up on that roof. I'm going to try. Century and a half and the population still hasn't recovered. We are going to get money. So nothing over there. So I cannot get back over there. So once you come out, there's no going back. So I can't test if you can actually go down those vines on the left. I don't think you can. But there might be an alternate way up there. Okay, so the inn doesn't have the guy out front anymore. Let's check if there's any new people in here. I highly doubt it.
Welcome to our city.
You're not new.
All our friends. Please
What about you?
enjoy your stay here, our friends.
I actually wonder. No.
We greet you with
I tried pressing one of the alternate buttons to see if that causes it to trigger a card battle. Oh, now we can go down in here. Any loot? Doesn't look like there's any loot, unfortunately. Suppose I could search the tree and I could search the downed log. Doesn't look like there's anything. So many places I can see but can't go in. So can I get over there now? It's a negative Ghost Rider. I don't know if it'll let me... Oh, yeah. I'm not heading back there. Nope. That's just a big no. I'm not... I ain't gonna do it. You can't make me. You're not my real mom. For some reason, I have a feeling that door is something we want to remember for later, and I like that those look like buttons. The manhole covers. I have a feeling that's something I want to remember for later. I will not remember it for later. Oh, it already happened? Sweet. I have to deal with traffic. Do I need another wristband or anything like that? Probably not. But I'm going to go ahead and just buy one anyway, just so I can maybe use it later. It's not particularly useful for anyone we're going to have in our party, but it's fine. Usually a lot quieter in the park than it is today. I hope they don't come over here. Those boys are so annoying. Aww. I didn't get to see it. I'm going to save real quick. Where'd that guy go? Where you at, bud? There you are. Do you mind? Can't go off the left side of the screen yet. I think we eventually do get the ability to. It already finished, kid. You just have potions and ethers. Could have eaten at home. Nothing lootable in those. Watch your big old feet. Where is that boy? I'm trying to get my walk back in since the boulevard is so crowded today. The rooftop garden. Can't really get to a rooftop garden, sadly. And that looks like something breakable as well. The up in the top left. It looks like something we should be getting a bomb to do. Yes. I'm a little dizzy. The produce isn't normal. Oh, yeah, we got the same dialogue. And just need something for the party. And yeah, same old dialogue as they had before. Think I just hit the wall. She's getting worn thin. Great, thanks. I didn't mean it like that. You need to get some sleep. I need to feed Mom and fix the fridge. And I just noticed she no longer has a chair next to her. Her room has changed. Business is going well for me right now. You can buy a new fridge, whatever you want. Yeah, she now has a lamp next to her instead of a chair. I'll take care of everything. Just get some sleep and we'll talk later. Huh. Nappy nap. Am I going crazy or did she... I could have sworn she had a chair up in that top center area where the desk and the lamp is now. Oh. We're in an otherworldly place. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is okay. Everything is good. Nothing suspicious happening. We didn't just go to sleep and end up in an alternate world. This is perfectly fine. There's not something creepy up on a bridge up there, ominously staring off into the void. There's not something holding this water in place while there's great empty voids all around us either. Perfectly normal. They are weak versus, I think, all magic. We're going to take a crap ton of damage, I think. Oh, you jerk. Eat this. Ooh, Fire. Fire is good. Fire is our friend. And we get a revive from it. Nice. I'm good with that. I would like to have more luck. I think luck affects our drops because we're going to get a luck item in, I believe it's Ben's story, that is kind of necessary for keeping our item supply up because he doesn't have healing. Of course, we don't have healing right now either. We will in the near future. What is this place? Alvin? Come on, Alex. We need to go find Mom. Not Mom. We need to go find Tom. Nothing there. Can't go to the left and get anything, so onward. Let us go for blinding powder. She has poison immunity right now. So that makes me slightly happy. You're not weak versus that. You are weak versus his slash attacks, though, so that works for me. We can just beat you down. And yes, status effects go away at the end of battle, as far as I have discovered so far. So skills, do we need healing from you yet? Not quite. Not quite yet. I am clicking all around. I don't think there's going to be anything just on the walls, but get you kind of worn down. We weren't going to be able to kill the hand beforehand. I have to say, it's unit preview over on the right makes me think toes. I know it shouldn't, but it do. Now we just whack you down, and I mean, if you want to miss every attack, that's good too. Oh, we learned tackle. Nice. What does tackle do again? 1 damage to a single enemy lowers their defense. Cute. Look, it's a mage squid. What the hell are you? You're an octomancer. This must be the Octopath. Ha ha ha! Oh, dumb joke. Water versus a squid, not very effective. And it does feel like there is a X beats Y, a rock, paper, scissors in the elements, but I'm not sure what it is yet. And it might just be enemy to enemy. Individual weaknesses and stuff like that. Care package on yourself. Care package on her, because she's going to have very low life. How did you get across the bridge, child? You cannot cross astral bridges alone. I'm not alone. I'm with my brother. He is not truly here. How did you conjure him? I think I'm dreaming. Dreaming explains how you can still be human. Does not explain how you can bypass the royal decree. The king and queen are very suspicious of one another. They decreed that you can only traverse the astral plane in groups of 2 or more. This part of the plane can show you things you do not want to see. Be very careful on your journey, child. I've been waiting here since the storms and darkness. I don't know if I was banished or if their majesties have simply forgotten me. They forgot you? How does this make you feel? Does it make you feel spry and sprightly? Ruby Charm. 100% equipping that instead of that. So now we have poison immunity and an extra 75 life, which puts us about the same life as him. Which is exactly where we want to be, because things are going to start hurting soon. Thankfully, not... Oh, this is the adorable enemy, and he gets 2 attacks. Because he's a jerk. Now we just beat you down. Not an aura strike. Hitting me with that good aura. Okay, so you're down. You're blocking me from another treasure. You block me from treasure, jerks. Ever. Let's go after the Wraithling, whatever it's called, simply because it's going to get multiple attacks. I do need to heal on this one. So care package in on you. Now that you have stuff up, Oracle deck the crap out of that. That was a failure, but I think he should be able to kill it. We're hurting a little bit on mana for him, but I think we'll be okay. Okay, so that's 1 down. Snowball's going to suck just a little bit. Yeah, a lot of damage there. And you just start whacking. I need them to build up AP, so the only thing they're going to use it for is maybe some healing. I might even use items for it. And yeah, she has horrible hit chance without the spectacles. Got some ethers, which we don't really care about just yet. So we're both over 100. He does have one more use of it. I'm going to use it on her because she's more important. Shield Stone, I think, is magic resist. Yes. I'm not going to equip him with anything because I don't trust him to stick around. Oh, what is that? Hello, it's a hippo. Meat. Meat. It's back on the menu, boys. Okay, so you, fighting stance, just get your AP back up. You start fighting the guy on the left. And yeah, whenever he's guarding, he has a chance to counterattack. So he could beat this fight up pretty quickly. Okay, let's take you out. You actually have a heal, but I'm trying to build up your resources as well, so we're actually high enough for the upcoming fight. Do I have her? Yeah, you go ahead and guard, and then you kill off this before it gets a turn. Alvin, wait. We have to go find Mom. Can't just leave her. You can come with us. That thing's like, who the fuck are you talking to? The hell, you say? I'm just going to top you off with a regular potion. Currently at 1 evade, 2 strength, and 2 HP. Tomes, so we will stack those in whenever we get a chance. You are going to go ahead and take a shield stone and a wristband. So you can actually punch. Don't see any other loot there. And we should be good to just punch our way through. Okay, so that we're not going to get a turn before that. We should be able to kill this. Unless we get very unlucky. You start in on him. Just trying to get rid of as many turns for them as possible. But we failed. So you guys can actually take out that guy. And you should be able to take him out. Ooh, you learned Slam. Slam is good. Slam is a stun skill. So in we go. Hello, Mother. Mom? Mom? Where did you go? Where are you from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Mo? Where are we? Grandma and Grandpa's house. You wouldn't remember them. Is that Mom? She looks so young. Where is he going exactly? Back to his homeland. He's gone there before, hasn't he? His note didn't say when he'd come back. It said he's known for a long time that he'd have to go. Not that it stopped him from fathering another child. You did tell him you were pregnant, didn't you? Mother. Well, don't you think you should have told him that? We're gonna learn some things. Don't know what the half picture is about. Oh, the air conditioner just kicked on. That feels so good. It's just falling right into the fan and blowing on me. It feels so good. Oh, and here's started the puzzle things I mentioned. Okay, so this, we just got to get them both to the end. I don't know if we need to get them to the end at the same time, but it is definitely something that we need to do. I think we just need to keep them on the same screen, but still. Okay, so you go this way. Then we go up here. Get to the opposite sides, come back towards the middle. We're almost synced up. I don't know if we need to be in that little square there or not. I kind of want to be. How can I correct his position horizontally? There we go. Ta-dar, 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 da-da-da-dar, da-da-da-da-da. What is this supposed to be? Alvin, I want you to flip the switch on the control panel. But you said I'm not allowed to move. That's right. You have to tell the air to do it for you. I know that you can do it. I don't know how to tell the air. I'm going to give you a little extra jolt. No, there's nothing there. There's nothing. I can't do anything. Stop. Let me do it. Just gotta turn off that switch. Maybe if... Believe in the heart of the cards! Maybe if I press the button with my mind, there is no spoon! Now we get to do this with you. So you, there. Oh. Get you guys matched up again. Oh, not quite there. Actually, can I get you guys synced up again? There we go. Just because I don't know if we have to be in the same spot, but I feel compelled to. Oh no. Children of darkness, you shouldn't be here. Hunger. The ground kept shaking every day. It kept shaking so much. Then when we woke, the fields were black. None of the old charms could save the harvest. There was no food, nothing even for my baby. Hunger. Even when the quake stopped, every village we went to was in chaos. The hunger. And we have our save points. Now these are, they're not save points so much as they are recovery points. They restore health and mana to full. They pretty much precede any boss fight. If that makes sense. Mom? Marie is your mother. How old are you? What are you doing with my mom? I need her for something. Lens. Unless I can use you! No, I don't want my regen down to 1. Blinding powder! Get debuffs on this guy as quickly as possible. Let's go ahead and Oracle deck him. Is he weak versus that? No. This is going to do decent damage, though. Aura Strike. Let's try a backstab on him. Ooh, nice. Blunt damage enemy lowers target defense. We'll go ahead and do that as well. It missed you. And poison dust sucks because that's going to do damage to us over time as well. Let's try a tackle again. There's his defense down. We don't have enough for a slam, so just whack him. Okay, so we're out of the AP block at least. Care package yourself. And this is going to do about the same damage as it did before, I think. And a little bit more. That or we were just in the RNG range for it. Okay, this is another slam. Let's go for, yeah, another Oracle. $42 damage. Oh, here's the pain. That cuts us in half, unfortunately. So we're just gonna go ahead and do a tonic on everybody. Probably shouldn't use up my tonics like this, but it's still better than a sharp stick in the eye. Yeah, keep fighting. We have enough of them that I'm not terribly worried about. I just don't want to use them all up on it. Gust. You jerk. Drop your accuracy and evasion. Another tackle. I mean, I'm fine with a curse on him. He's just going to be fighting for most of this unless we absolutely need a heal. That's going to be half of our life again. Let's go with another tonic. Because that'll get him out of the death range at least. Oh, he's weak versus fire, so if we get fire, that's actually decent. Nope, magic mark. Bye, guy. And we got an heirloom ring. I don't know what it does. Leave my mother alone. No! What did he do to me? There's a big purple mark. What is it? What's going on? Am I waking up? I don't understand what you want. Are you drawing something in the dirt? Is it a bird? Follow the bird. The bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word. Bird, bird, bird. I know. Dumb joke. Alex? What time is it? It's morning. Tuesday morning. Sorry I had to wake you, but Alvin just had a bunch of machine stuff delivered downstairs. Can you come check it out? Ah, so we got the stuff for it. The mark's still on my hand. Oh, and it actually is a pixel mark. There is 1 pixel of it there. And the chair is back. Wait, the new fridge is great. I don't understand how the power supply works at all. But at least it works. Nurse called a few minutes ago. She'll be here soon. I gotta go help Lewis close up. Her room changed. Makes me nervous. Don't think there's any more loot in these areas. Merp. Merp. Wow. 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 Meow. Huh? Alex, can you catch that thing? It flew in from outside, and it grabbed the top page of the receivables. We need that. You can always get good cheese here, but these aubergines won't make much of a tian. Catch that bird. I don't know what a tian is. Wait. Talking bird? She's not the one talking. I am. She's just my eyes. They're coming. You need to get out of here. Who's coming, and why am I talking to a bird? Back where you came from. The cops, they must be looking for Alvin. This way, hurry. Followed her south across the river. Wanna... Just heard from dispatch. They found the brother downtown. Wasted our efforts here, then. No, they want to arrest the sister, too. Talk about a family business.
Oh, they're all criminals. Oh, my.
Oh, no. Don't mind me, I don't sleep well anymore. And neither do you lately. Wish I could talk some sense into that boy.
He just never listens to me.
I don't think we can go east either, unfortunately. Don't know if we'll ever be able to return to this place. We probably will. There is an overworld. There is a overworld map. I just walked across half the city to get to the zoo? This is crazy. I'm trying to help you. Hurry and get inside before the shift change is over and they close the gate. Come to the pen up and to the right. Don't take the main path or they'll see you. Is there loot in here to be had? Doesn't look like it. Kind of afraid of triggering a, like, oh shit, you have to fight things ordeal. The fish are feeding. If you jump over their heads, they'll make noise and the guards will notice you. Jump up. What now? I'm not going to clear that fence. I'll give you a boost. 1, 2, 3, whee! Careful here. If you stay near the eagle for too long, he'll squawk and alert the guards. Don't get too close, and if he starts getting mad, hide until he calms down. I don't know what happens if you fail this. I'm not going to risk it. It's not worth that biscuit. The wolves aren't in the enclosure right now, but if you might have trouble finding your way in the dark. Oh no. Do I see any loot on the outside? I don't see any loot on the outside, so I don't think I missed anything. So we have a spot up here. I see people. I don't see any bags or chests. That leads me to believe I didn't miss anything. Almost there. One more boost. Get in the next enclosure. You're almost there. These guards will spot me on the main path. Yeah, it just blocks us from going in there. It's you from the dream. want to loot your pen. Were you in my dream? It wasn't just a dream. Wait, who's talking? Sorry, it's me. I forgot I was throwing my voice. I'm Juna. How can you talk? Sound is just a vibration in the air. I can do that with magic. Wait, that wasn't what wait, magic? What? Yeah, it was. Who would have thought magic in a JRPG? Oh, never. Especially considering we got introduced with magic. Why did you bring me here? I saw you in the astral plane. Something is hunting you. Ah. But there's something hunting me, too. And there it is. Talon, straight out of the gate. Ow. So. Guess we'll just fight for now. Build up our AP. Our AP is already up. But we could try a slam. Sweep does decent damage to us. And I will heal whenever we get below about 120. Because this guy can be pretty gnarly. And I will go for one more slam and then we'll start building up our AP again. Ouch. What was that? That was magic, kiddo. I was hoping that might happen. I feel weird. Why don't you try casting one back at him? Throw rock has become shard. Take cover has become rock solid. Tackle has become boulder dash. We are going to go for boulder dash. You do not have enough for mother's milk, but you do have a high potion. Kind of a waste of a high potion, but it's still fine. We just don't want her dying. So more boulder dash. And you get to do a slam. Now that its defense is down double. We still haven't gotten it down into the realm of... Yeah, we've got to use magic to damage it. Another boulder dash, I think? Oh no, that's a physical... damn it. Huddle. That should always hit, at least. Another huddle. Now we can boulder. Oh, no, we can't. We're gonna have to shard. Do you have a turn yet, Hippo? Mother's milk on yourself. And it's gonna keep buffing itself like nonsense. You huddle a little bit so you can get up. Oh, bloodlet again. Nice. Mother's milk. Gonna go ahead and do it on you. Just get you topped off. A little bit of an overkill on the heal, but... Items tonic. Items tonic. That's going to be our last tonic on this group, but that does get us up out of the danger zone a little bit. Yeah, you go ahead and huddle. That's hurting like a truck, you freaking bastard. Can you die, sir? I don't know how much life it has left. Slam could kill it. I'm going to risk it. And we level up to level 9. That got us 2 levels and a magic tome. I think it has different drop pools because I'm pretty sure on my first run of this area, it gave me a silver ring of some sort. So we just got a different drop from it. Where did that thing come from? Why is a hippo able to talk? Why? How even is what? Yeah, you're the first human to use earth magic in nearly 150 years. I was pretty sure it would never happen again. But Juno was convinced. This is Dr. Melrose. She is the zoo's vet. Juno was the first creature from the wilds who came in asking for me by name. How about we go somewhere a little warmer than a hippo enclosure? And I don't think there's any loot in here. Just story. Yeah, the zoo staff tried to catch and kill it, but it always just went invisible. You should probably talk to the doc. She can tell you more. Don't understand what happened. What was that thing? What did it do to me? Windstalker? It seems like it made your latent magic powers emerge. It seems like you're a little confused. What's the Windstalker? Well, it's a Cypriform predator? Or is it Acapitriform? I think it's a Cypriform predator from the east. The really interesting part is that they recently evolved the ability to use magic. Unfortunately, that magic allowed them to devastate Juna's herd. She and a few of her relatives came west hoping to escape it, but the one you fought followed them and only Juna survived to reach us. Anything else you want to know? Magic? Is magic real? Oh yes, it's real. It hasn't existed in humans for almost 150 years, at least not in this country. But many animals from the northeastern wilds, like Juna, have always had magical powers. Juna tells me that humans born in the east still use magic like she does. I've never seen it, but I have no reason to doubt her. I don't know why you have a power nobody else has. You might have to ask Juna or one of the magic users out east. People in this country used to specialize in earth magic. The wild creatures still do. Anything else you want to know? I mean, what happened to Juna? She's a Europhant. They're not native to this side of the Nabaros range. They're a sentient species of grazing herd animals. They learned to use magic to speak human languages sometime in the last millennium. Juna was badly wounded by the Windstalker. I've been treating her for the past few months. Thankfully, her recovery is now complete, even though she just got the crap beat out of her. Anything else you want to know? No, that's everything. Now that Juna is healed and the Windstalker is gone, we're going to release her to go back to the east. She wants to see if she can find any other members of her herd. You could go with her. There are other people like you in the east. With combined powers, the journey would be fairly safe. I think it over and talk to her. Is there really no loot in here? There's really no loot in here, is there? Oh, disappointing! So you coming with me back east? I don't even know what's out there. I've lived my whole life in Seren. Well, there's some really great grazing lands I could show you if you're into that. But seriously, we probably need to find other people like you. They might be able to help you with the mark on your hand. What is it? What did that man do to me? The magic mark. It allows him to find you again. How do I get rid of it? You'd have to ask a human mage in the east. But still, I can't leave no matter what. I can't. Your mother is not coming back. Not while that man has her. And he might try the same thing on you next. I didn't ask for any of this. I know. I didn't either. You want to save your game? Yes. That is Alexandra done. Next time, we choose our next character, which is going to be off of the list of these left. I think we might actually, even though I know what's happening in Ben's, I might do Nikolai's next simply because he shows up next in the list of characters there. So we might both just be going into that one just without knowledge of it. But at the same time, Ben Bellani is an experience, and he's our first introduction to the world map, and you can actually grind on his if you want. Not gonna do that. But that is the Alexandra story and the prelude, and I will see you guys next time